Hello everybody, this is Michelle Litwiller. It is Wednesday, September 11th, 2019, and I am here for your weekly Facebook Live this evening. Thank you for joining me. If you're watching the replay, if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't yet. There's a little bell there. You can click that so it notifies you when I have a new video. So I would appreciate you subscribing. And if you're watching on Facebook and you haven't liked my page, you can do that as well. And be sure to share this video with your friends tonight so they can see us make a shaker card. We're going to be using the Snowman Season Stamp Set tonight because I have some Snowflake sequins from the holiday catalog we're going to be using. So that's why I picked another snowman card. And next week I'm going to be showing some cute Halloween projects. So I can see some of my friends on here. So hi Jen, hi Tammy. Hi, there's a couple Tammys on here. Hi ladies. Thank you for joining me tonight. So tonight we're going to make a fun shaker card. So some of you may have made shaker cards and be a pro. Some may have never and have thought maybe like it's too hard. So I'm going to show you how easy it is, and this is what we're going to make. Can you see? And there's a glare. I'm trying not to get my light above, but can you see the fun stuff inside and how it does shake around? So this is a card we're going to be making tonight, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. So awesome, I see lots of friends on here. Before we get started, remember last week I said if you share, I'm going to give away a new embellishment from the holiday catalog. So I have these holiday rhinestones, and I picked a winner from my random.org, and it's Linda Knight Brady. So Linda, if you are watching tonight, can you message me your address so I can mail these out to you? And for fun, because we have lots of people watching tonight, feel free to share and comment tonight, and maybe I'll pick another winner to do another embellishment. I love giving away prizes. So make sure you type in that word in the comments because I can't always see who actually is sharing because of your private settings or whatnot. So we're going to get started. If you want, I'm going to put this on now and I'll put it on at the end again. If you want to order any of these products that I'm showing you, this is the host code for September. I almost said August. It's September, right? In our holiday catalog, I'm going to show you what I'm using real quick, and we will get started. So on page 43, this set would actually make awesome shaker cards. It's a globe, and it has the dies here, and these snow globe shaker domes to make it super simple. But you can make some amazing shaker cards with this bundle. But I want to show you, this is where I found and got the snowflake sequins. It's $6 for the container. This whole set is going to be one of my bingo prizes that I have next Friday and Saturday. Super excited about that. They're going to get the whole bundle, the domes and the sequins as well. So that's where you can find the sequence. It's on page 43 in the holiday catalog. And then on page up here, on page 20, this is our stamp set we're using, the Snowman Season right here. And on the front page, you can find the coordinating punch because you can get the bundle. Remember I showed this last week for only $32.25. And the paper and the ribbon and the embellishment kit, all the fun stuff for the snowman is on page 19 in the holiday catalog. This embellishment kit is on low inventory, so don't delay if you want to pick this up. This may also be a prize on my bingo as well next weekend, Friday and Saturday. And if you are local, I have one space available on Saturday. It is from 2 to 4 on Saturday. So if you want the last spot, it's a sold out event, you can message me and I will get you in for bingo. Okay, let's get rid of the host code and let's make a shaker card. If you have any questions about the shaker card, let me know as we go, and I'll try to answer your comments and all of that. If I miss it, I will come back. So here are some of our supplies we need. I have thick white cardstock, and this is 8.5 by 5.5. And then I have another piece of just regular Whisper White that is 5.25 by 4. And then I have a piece of Pool Party that is 5.5 by 4 that I took our layering ovals and I cut out a frame. So I went ahead and did that in my Big Shot. So you don't have to watch me. But these are pretty much the same size. And why I have a backing is because I'm going to be coloring with the blends and it will bleed through the paper. So on my original one, I stamped right on. And if you can see on the inside, you can kind of see it like that. So I don't want that to show because I'm spending a lot of time on this card and I want it to be perfect. So I cut an extra piece of Whisper White to stamp and color on so it won't bleed through. And then I have a window sheet, which is just a clear acetate. Stampin' Up! Sells this in our annual catalog. They come in 12 by 12 sheets, and then you can cut them down to the size you need. And the last piece I have here is our Sparkle Glimmer paper. It's really beautiful, and this measures 5.25 by 1.5. So those are the pieces you need. Again, I used an oval, my layering ovals. If you make a shaker card, you can use any shape you want. So you could use a circle, a square, those really cool domes. Yes, you can have lots of fun with it. So the first thing we're going to do is fold this right here and make our card base. Now we're just going to kind of set that aside for right now. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start creating the front of our shaker card. So you can tell I cut my oval a little bit closer to the top on one edge. Actually, it's going to go this way. And I did this so I could actually stamp the Let It Snow up here. And then this piece, we're going to cover up some of the bottom like that. Okay, I don't have the snow globes yet, so that's why I'm showing you how to do this with any type of shape that you may have. But those would be super cool. So then you're just going to take your adhesive, and I'm going to run this all the way around the circle so I can put my window sheet over it so it's sealed. So that's what I'm going to do first. And thank you all for hopping on tonight. It is storming here where I live. I could hear the rain pounding on the basement window a few minutes ago. So I was like a little worried that maybe the internet connection wouldn't work, but it sounds like it may have stopped. So let's hope so. Okay, so I went around the whole, you can kind of see that. I just used some regular glue. I just want to make sure my glue didn't go on the front, although most of that will be covered. So I have that. I'm going to take my window sheet and I'm going to wipe it off on my sweater, and then I'm going to just cover this up on the back. And I'm going to I don't want to use my fingerprint, so I'm grabbing my sweater and I'm just pressing it around the edge to get it to be sealed really well, because I don't want my fingerprint on here. So now we've created a window. See that? So now we're going to stamp up here, and I chose the stamp that says Let It Snow. It is right here. This is the one we're using. And this is Pool Party cardstock, by the way, but I grabbed the Coastal Cabana ink so it's a little bit brighter. And we're going to stamp this up here. I saw some funny laughing faces. I'm trying to think, what did I say that was funny, or maybe there was a comment. I don't know. I don't even know. So we have this so far, and we could take some of these snowflakes and stamp up here too. So I think I'm going to do that on this card. I'm going to try to make it just a hair different. And I believe I have a piece of scrap paper here because I'm going to go off the edge. Oh, my sweater. Thanks, Karen. I thought, what did I say that was funny? Who knows? I feel like today should be Friday. This week has been busy. So I'm stamping it in the ink. I'm going to actually stamp it off once, and then I'm going to go on to here to make some very light snowflakes. Just like this. We'll put some over here. I'll hold it up so you can see in just a second. We're just kind of creating a little background. And you could totally do this first. I didn't think of it on my other card. So I'm turning my stamp so my snowflakes aren't all the same direction. I'm glad you guys find me funny sometimes. So you can see it's just very, very subtle snowflakes in the background there. All right, now we're done with that. So now we're going to start creating I guess we can keep stamping. So then what I did is I kind of figured out where, you have to figure out where your little snowman is going to go. So I have my snowman right here. I originally was going to use only one, and I was going to stamp the Let It Snow in the window also. But then I decided to stamp it out here because I wanted to decorate the outside as well as that inside. So anyway, then I put his little friend in there. But I think I'm going to just try one snowman in the middle, and we'll see how it goes. I have Memento ink because we are going to be using the blends. And I did have a foam mat right here because I don't want to mess this up. So this is I'm just inking up my stamp. And then I'm not going to stamp this, but I can kind of see where I want it to go. And I just move it and I just go for it. So if you don't get it positioned where you want, because I have this just extra sheet of paper, I could cut another one and redo it. It's simple. It's just a little piece of white paper. So don't worry too much, but let's see. So if I cover this, it's like it's perfectly centered, or it's good enough for me. I like it. So this is kind of what we're going with. Now we're going to color him in a little bit. So let me grab my tools. I have these blends. I have pumpkin pie, dark pumpkin pie. I have light Bermuda Bay, and I have, what is this one? Light Pool Party. So these, and then I have my Wink Estella. So this is what we're going to color in our snowman. I'm going to do his hat with the dark Bermuda Bay, or light Bermuda Bay. Geez. Oh, like I said, it should be Friday today, not Wednesday night. So I have this, and then I'm going to color the skinny little stripes on the brim of his hat and scarf with this light Bermuda Bay as well. We don't have a Coastal Cabana marker yet. Maybe someday we will. I'm not sure. But so this color coordinates, well, I guess I'm using Pool Party. Anyway, they coordinate really well together. So that's why I grabbed them. So I'm just doing every other one. Sorry, I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to go out of the lines. So Sherry said, what do you stamp with the pad? Why do you stamp with the pad beneath? Okay, why do I have this pad? Because these stamps right here, this stamp set is, if you look up here, is photopolymer, and it's the clear stamp. So these stamps don't have any cushion underneath them. So this foam provides a cushion to give them a great impression when you stamp. So that's why I have my mat under there. If you have some of the other stamps with the red rubber, the mat is not necessary, but it does make a difference with the photopolymer because sometimes you won't get a great impression. Now, not all the times, but sometimes they recommend the mat anyway. Now I'm going to take my pumpkin pie and color in his nose. And then we're almost done with him. We'll get this card together. Okay, I have Wink Estella. This is our glitter brush. And all snowmen have a little bit of sparkle when the sun or the light hits them just right. So I'm coloring this snowman in to give him or her a little sparkle. So, and I'm just gonna color in those little dots up there. And put a little bit on the tree in case the tree shows. Okay, so this is what we have so far. And I don't know if you can catch the sparkle on him or not. Then I'm going to go ahead and add just a few little rhinestones up there too. So that when the card isn't being, when you're not shaking it, you can still see a little bit of sparkle as well. So I'm going to put 3 of the smaller rhinestones. I'm just putting a couple rhinestones on there like that. Okay, we're getting to the exciting part to actually put our shaker card together. So this piece is just going directly on here. And again, the reason why I did this is because on my original, it kind of bled through a little bit and I didn't want that to happen. So we're going to layer this flat to our card, our base. And don't forget, if you just hopped on and you missed the beginning, I said I was going to give away another prize if you tell me that you shared this with your friends. And our winner last week was Linda Knight Brady. So if you are on here, comment, message me your address so I can mail you these. So here is this. Now we have the thing, this window thing that we originally made, and I have this piece of glimmer paper that is going to be the snow on our bottom. So I guess I didn't have to stamp those snowflakes in the bottom because this is going to cover it, which I wasn't really thinking. Anyway, I'm going to take my scissors because I don't want the snow just to be straight across, and I'm just going to hand cut like a little wave. I was trying to think if we had a die that was a little wavy, and since the holiday or the new catalogs, I can't really remember, so I just freehand it, something like that, just to make it not so straight. And then you're just going to take your adhesive and put it along the bottom and the edge to cover up the front. And I'm going to show you why I'm doing this part first, because I'm going to put my foam, it's going to go kind of straight across instead of around the whole circle anyway. So this will show me on the back side where I can place that. So we have this now. Okay. So we're going to flip this over, and you can see where we have the glue around the oval and now where we have our snow. You're going to need these strips here. They are called foam adhesive strips, and these are in our annual catalog by the Adhesives, the dimensionals, all that. You get 2 sheets of these in a package, and these are awesome for making shaker cards because you can bend them really easily around. So I'm going to pull a strip off. Hopefully it doesn't want to come off. This stuff is really cool. So I'm going to pull a whole one off, and then I'm going to start, you can start wherever you want. I'm going to start at the side, and I'm going to start at the side where my snow is, and I'm going to go around and I'm going to turn it. So I'm kind of just bending this foam as I go. And then when I get, so now I'm at the part where the snow is, now I want to go across. So I'm going to bend it and just go along that line there. Now see, I ran out. There's like a little piece I'm missing. So I have a little scrap piece of it here, which it's not very sticky, so I'm not actually going to throw that away. I don't want to use it. So I'm just going to take another piece and I'll just cut it. So I'm just going to, I have another piece and I'm going to just put it right there and then have it meet up to this piece so it's sealed, and then I'm going to trim it off just like that. And then this piece is going to go back on here for my next shaker card. So this stuff is really awesome. You can use any, like you can use other double-sided foam strips. This stuff I really recommend, and I like because it is very easy to manipulate into your shapes, circles, whatever you need. And you get quite a bit of it in a package as well. So now we have the makings of this. We're also going to take, you can use the foam and go on the edges too because you want your card to be lifted up a little bit. I'm just going to grab some dimensionals and put them in the corners. And I'm placing them so they catch the sheet. So it's also sealing the window sheet down as well. And now we're going to put some of the little sequins in. Here it is. I was like, oh no, where did it go? So this is a part I never know how much to add. Sometimes I've added these and I've done way too little, and then other times they're super full. So it's just practice, I guess. So I'm going to do like 2 fingertips or little fingerfuls of the stuff. And I'm just placing it right on my snowman because I know kind of like up by his head. Maybe I'll do just a tad more. Okay, just like that. It's just like in a little pile there. Now on my first card, my sample, which I'll show you again up close, I took some of our Dazzling Diamonds glitter. I have it just in a container with a plastic disposable spoon, and I put a little bit of this, I just dumped a little bit in as well. And it's really pretty, but it's clinging to the window. So this one, I'm not going to add the glitter. So we can compare and see what we like better. But you can add glitter, you can add whatever you want into your shaker card right now. This stuff has snowflakes and stars, and they're white and iridescent and some little silver pieces in there. It's really pretty. So now we're just going to take off the backs, the little dimensional backs, and then we're going to take off this backing of the strip. So there's my little piece. And then here is this big one that will come all off just like that. And then you will make sure gotta grab out my sweater again. You're gonna wanna dust off your little window. Make sure you don't have any fingerprints. I don't, I just had some little pieces of, I don't know, something. Okay, we're good. Now I'm gonna pull this down so I can center it over my card. Just like this. And then you will just press it down where you created that seal. And then I press down my corners. And there we have it. So we have our fun, can you see? Sorry, I don't want to make you dizzy either. But there is our little shaker part. Then I went a step further and decorated it just a little bit more by adding a few snowflakes. So we have in our catalog this cute little punch pack. I'll show you in a second because I think this is a must-have in the book. So do you see, this is a snowflake. I can't remember if it was this group or some other group, but I shared, it has a snowflake, a heart, a leaf. Here's the leaf right here, and a bat. And you get all 4 punches, and there is even a stamp set too. Let me show you real quick before, because otherwise I'll forget. It's really cute anyway. So I punched out 3 of those out of the sparkle paper. So here it is. It's on page 50 right here. And you can get this stamp set as well. It's $36, 10% off. Anyway, that's where I got my little punch. And we're going to add these on and add some dimensionals. I'm just cutting them down because I don't have my little minis handy. So just add a couple of snowflakes. And then we're going to put a rhinestone in the middle of each snowflake. And then I'll show you the first card that does have the glitter so you can decide what you like. Maybe you would want to add the glitter. Again, I like it. I just wanted to do one with and one without. Oh, Tammy had a comment that says, I love the card. You make it look so easy. I'm glad I make it look easy. It's really not too hard, and I like to show you things so you can try something new and not be so, like, give it a try. I'm sure you could make a very beautiful shaker card in any season. I made shaker cards with sand, like beach sand. I mean, I got the sand at the craft store. So we did a beach theme one. I've used coffee grounds and did a coffee card. I've done glitter. I've done all kinds of fun shaker cards. But there we have this. And you see those, I'm trying to get it so it'll focus, those pieces inside there. So just a fun, super fun, cute, adorable card. So this one I have my one snowman in, and then this one, do you see how it's just, you can definitely tell the glitter is in there on this one. So it's just not as clear. So it's hard to get with the camera, with the glare and all that. So this one I put his little friend in over there because I was going to stamp the Let It Snow inside. So there's your shaker card. I hope you enjoyed this little shaker card tutorial. And I hope you'll try it. And if you do try to make a shaker card, maybe if you haven't or you haven't in a long time, post what you've made so we can all see. If you want to order any of these products, again, here's the host code. So you can go over to my online store and order those. Remember, the little embellishment kit is on low inventory that coordinates with this if you do want that. And I think that's it. I'm going to do Halloween next week. So whether you like Halloween or not, you're going to have a cute little Halloween treat holder and maybe a Halloween card that I will show you next week. And again, thanks for sharing and commenting. I'm going to give another prize away, and this was our winner from last week. So Linda, be sure to message me so I can mail you your new holiday rhinestones. These would look really pretty on here too, because that is the light blue, and that would look really nice on this card as well. So have a great night, everybody. And if you haven't signed up for my online class yet and you want to, the Harvest Hellos, head over to my website, Owl Star Stampers, and sign up for that. The deadline is coming up very, very soon, and it's an adorable class. You won't want to miss it. Bye.